done a doozy now.
No, it's just...
It was gone
there
for a
we go.
minute. We were lost in the ether.
It just moves me around the screen when I'm turning on the stream, that's all.
What if we don't want to be moved? Oh no. They're advertising FIFA to me by looking at people who are opening boxes like... Oh no! I can hear myself. Sorry.
You might want to mute that.
I did mute that. Don't worry, the others can't hear it.
Okay.
I'm done with my monologues.
Right, are we live?
Yes, we are. Should I have mentioned that?
Probably. Alright, so, first of all...
We're live, but nobody came.
I know, chat's really quiet.
Maybe they're dead.
Hello, chat.
Usually accusing
Usually
them
there's
of
people
being...
waiting for us, telling us we're late. We got
Did the clocks change? That might be a reason. Gosh darn clock No, it's January. They don't change the clocks in January.
Anyway, I've got some kudos to collect, so I am gonna collect some kudos. Very nice. And right, where were we? It was Mitten, wasn't it? Yes.
I do like me some kitten mittens.
Is that mittens made out of kittens?
No, mittens made for kittens, you lunatic.
Oh, okay.
It looks really funny if they're trying to walk around with mittens on their kitten feet. Sorry, what's a word for feet that kind of sounds like mittens? And kittens, so it rhymes more. Smittens? No.
No, that's something completely different.
What is that?
Smitten? That's... Hello, potato?
No, it's not hello. I don't believe you on that front.
I can't think of anything that rhymes with mittens or kittens that means feet or paws. Anyway.
Pittons? Pittons. Yes.
Okay, pittons it is. Mega scanner. So we had the mega scanner put in.
I do remember that.
We haven't seen anyone use it yet, have we?
I'm not sure. I think we stopped right at the end because
I know.
You had some weird complexions.
Running or something and...
hold your phone.
What?
It looks like an MRI scanner.
Yeah.
I love these things.
Okay.
I only had one so far in my life, but there's a particular video game that I like going back to just to experience this thing again. Unfortunately, you don't operate the thing correctly in the video game and it explodes. But the brief moments where it's just humming along and it almost looks like it's working properly, that's what I live for.
Right, let's just have a quick look at the patients before we get started and see who's on death's door. We've sent them home, that's fine. They're going to treatment. Treatment has failed. Oh, you're in the GP. I'd like to send you home, ideally. Alright, everybody else who's a bit low on health is busy being trained. Fine. Okay. Is busy being treated, should I say?
Should I point out that I just noticed that
What?
usually the most vocal crowd we have is on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any messages coming through on Twitch. I shouldn't have whispered that.
I can see yours.
Yeah, I can see mine too, but now I'm worried and paranoid.
Yeah, because Twitch is quiet. It's unusual.
Or maybe it's a Twitch glitch.
Maybe there's a Twitch. Twitch is twitching.
No, mine rhymed better. You're just repeating the same word over again.
We had a few instances when I was playing Dwarf Fortress where Twitch was being a very twitchy Twitch thing.
No, you need to say glitches. The twitches.
What am I... Right, training treatment there. Apparently. Although I can't see anyone in there.
I think you only just assign that and they're on their way still.
Yeah, and... Right, training's going on there.
What?
Just want to make sure...
Potato wants to know if I was talking about the needle machine bit in Dead Space 2. No, that's not an MRI scanner. That's just a head restraint with a needle that's very unsanitarily plunged into your forehead. Well, not quite. Your eyes aren't really on your forehead.
Okay.
Plunged into her eyes.
Right, everything seems okay around here. So, gonna keep an eye on the mega scanner and just see if anybody goes there. Because I want to see this in use.
Didn't we have a patient who already needed it?
I don't think so, not the mega scanner. It's a diagnosis machine.
Okay. Do we need to have a treatment room that corresponds with whatever that thing diagnoses?
No. It's another way of diagnosing the things that might be wrong with people, but it won't mean that there are more things. Melinda Studmuffin is ready for promotion. Okay, be happy, Melinda Studmuffin.
And she wasn't worth calling out for. She had a fairly normal picture.
Oh, I thought you...
Just...
her name was interesting.
Nah. I forgot what her name was.
Studmuffin.
No. I don't like it when people are named after pastries.
Somebody... Indeed. Somebody's...
Nurse required in chromotherapy.
Aha!
There's 2 people now queued.
Twitch
Hey,
works.
Tammy.
Hello, Tammy. Do we need a nurse for this?
It's not telling me that we need anybody there. Maybe someone's on their way.
Well, why we're queuing then?
I don't know.
Potato points out that he has found another human. Surprise, it's Tammy.
Right, let's just move that there. Okay, here's the doctor.
Now the patients in queue left.
Oh no, they'll be here.
Right, here we go.
Okay,
the moment we've
first
been
patient.
waiting for. Can people die while being diagnosed?
I don't think they die until after they've left the office. They don't die in the office.
Announcement: automated snack machines need restocking manually.
I think
Can
it's
we
large.
see in? Oh, we can see in.
Are they being spun around in there? Oh no, they're not. Well, I'll be honest. This was pretty uneventful. Mm-hmm. Sure, the spinning bit is nice, but still.
Yeah, no one...
Well done. We successfully completed the request from Lance Monk.
Very
That's
good.
me. Lance. That was not his voice last time. He sounded creepier. So what's our goal now? Generate 4,000 research points. Oh, they're doing that themselves.
They're, I've set them doing stuff.
Nice.
Look at the moustache on that guy. That's amazing. He's been cured of his inflated ego. We probably need some benches around here.
You know what would be worse?
But
If instead of having a mono brow beast, you'd have moustache brow beasts.
that would be a bad thing. I see that.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to get rid of that bin and put down a proper, like one of those bins. They're far better. I might need to, I think I might have sold some more bins from around here, so put down the odd 1 or 2 elsewhere as well.
Does everything we throw away have to be a hazardous waste material thing?
No, I'd replaced, I'd gotten rid of all of our ordinary bins down here.
Well, except for the ones in the diagnosis rooms.
Yeah, I should probably replace those with a
And now,
the hazardous waste
Sir
bin too.
Nigel reviews. This time, looking at the new bakery in Croquembouche, Do Re Mi. It has a breathtaking selection of musically inspired pastries, such as the strumming strudel and the cacophonous cake. I award it 4 macarons. Ha!
Didn't we just have a conversation about not trying to talk about people named after pastries?
We did. Did you want to keep the hazardous waste? We wanted to make sure that the hazardous waste went in a hazardous waste bin rather than one of the normal waste bins.
But you know your patients. They're going to throw everything in there, and then that kind of just defeats the point of the hazardous waste bin.
Hazardous waste bins are prettier. They're a nice yellow colour instead of like an an icky grey. So they they don't distract from the environment quite so much.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I believe a large yellow garish bin stands out more than a, little grey one somewhere in a dark corner that blends in.
So if we have a look at let me just pause it a second and I'll show you. Let's have a look at the attractiveness. So you see the hazardous waste bin actually adds ever so slightly.
People in your hospital have weird tastes.
The big bins, as they get fuller and fuller, distract from the or deduct. See if we can find one that's full. I think I might have swamped everything with pretty making things. Oh yeah, do you see how that's like it's getting full? And so it's not adding anything to the area, it's starting to detract from it.
Oh,
Hey, Cell! So, yeah, and you don't get that with the hazardous waste bins.
Speaking of hazardous waste, Potato wants to know if we would have gotten superpowers if we kept the hazardous materials. Reporter for 2 Point Radio, Sally Figblanket is in the area polling students from Mizzen University on their most and least favourite professors. We have professors here?
We do.
Where? She's asked if she can stop by to do a story on the hospital. Maybe we can impress her.
Yes.
Wiggle, wiggle eyebrows.
Nurse to injection room.
We shall get all of our most impressive people to
We don't have a
come
lot of
and
these.
dance their funky moves in front of her as she walks around the hospital.
Oh god, that's
We're good at
embarrassing.
that.
Imagine being a reporter walking into a building and you just got a bunch of doctors dancing at you. That would make me feel like I'm being cured. Then again, I can imagine this is what the NHS is doing with all their money. Oh, hold on, they don't have any.
Yeah, we're short a little bit of stuff like drinks machines around here. We should fix that.
In the meantime, the only superpowers you would have gotten from keeping that...
Sick friend
Oh, hold
who
on.
has taken the foolish decision to check himself into one of Holistic's nature communes. Call me old-fashioned, but patients are supposed to be treated by doctors in hospitals, not have leaves rubbed on them by druids.
Here. I wholly approve of that. You should come to hospital instead.
Right, where was I? Yeah, if you keep the hazardous waste, you just develop weird sicknesses, like losing all your colour, having a very bright head, dancing uncontrollably, and sprouting moustaches. So, not sure how much of a superpower that would be, but that's what you'd get. Cell Technology points out that having a bunch of doctors dancing on his arrival, doesn't sound like good news at all. Tammy points out that the only way how we'd get superpowers were if a spider went through that waste and bit us.
Maintenance announcement.
That would imply we'd be rummaging through the bins. Please don't.
Let's upgrade that one.
Cell Technology says the best superpowers were with us all along. Guns. Yeah, my favourite gun is the glue gun.
The blue gun.
No, the glue gun.
I thought you had a preference for the colour.
Well, I saw a blue glue gun before, but it wasn't really my thing. It looks too garish.
I think we need some drinks and things over here too. So we'll put in another salty snacks. Salty snacks make people thirsty, which is really good because then we can sell them drinks.
Potato points out that becoming Spider-Man would be pretty cool.
There.
Yeah, for you, maybe. I'm afraid of heights. Being able to climb up on the outside of a building probably
get
doesn't make it
stuck.
better for me. I'd be a ground-dwelling spider, man, thing, and that just doesn't sound like fun, I guess. The blue glue gun of blue.
I think it's ticking over rather calmly.
There we go. Now finally somebody who appreciates fine superheroes. Tammy's suggesting, why be Spider-Man when Batman is an option? A better option. Say hello to Lieutenant Lucan.
Hello, Lieutenant Lucan. Right. What do we need? If we were to do Psychiatry 3, we could train 4 people. Diagnostics 2 is 4 people. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Radiology is quite a specialist thing. Injection administration. I don't remember training many people in that. Yeah, we've only got a guest trainer. So maybe I should train a few people in that. We'll do some people who've got treatment.
Cell
So
Technology.
E3.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wants to know, why not just be Batman and Spider-Man at the same time? I don't know my comic book heroes here well enough, but aren't you crossing like peas and pots?
Peas and pods.
Oh, hold on,
Are you
no,
sure
they kind of
that's
go
what you
well
meant?
together. Bees and clots,
Oh, he's
Bots.
definitely in the wrong place.
shots,
Nurse wanted.
socks. It's like mixing bees and socks. They don't go well together.
Treatment. Tempted to send you home. No, go for treatment.
Potato points out that it would be boring to be both Spider-Man and Batman because that's just too much. And Tammy says, be Bat Spider, that would just be weird. And she's talking
Bat
about
Spider.
Buana Beast weird.
Indeed. We have a think?
Oh, sorry. Peggy Deluxe has requested for us to something. I don't know. I always wanted to see a large sum of money. Can we have some money, please, Chief? Thanks, Chief. Cell Technology says, now look, Doctor Doom is the only valid option if this is about this.
Analysis.
I like his hat.
Whose hat?
Doctor Doom. Comes with a face attached.
Aha.
Tammy says Doctor Doom would be okay if you want to be a villain. Did Doctor Doom do anything superhero-esque, or was he just wearing the mask? Again, I'm really bad with my superheroes.
I don't remember. Go for treatment. We know what's wrong with you. We can see.
So, I did mention that Tammy points out being Doctor Doom would only be okay if you want to be a villain. To which Cell Technology is asking, and there's something wrong with that? Yes, particularly one thing. You'd be hunted down by the notorious Bat Spider, which is just terrifying.
Which
It's
is like a cat spider, but it can fly.
Oh no, I did not want to imagine. Oh no, my eyes.
Can we do any additional GP training? Right, there's someone needs general practice 2. Oh, there's quite a few actually. Let's get you in to do it.
Lieutenant Lucan wants to know, why be Spider-Man when you can be a Tsar Alexander III, great ruler of Russian Empire, titled peacemaker by the thankful peasants of Russia, as you exterminate the revolutionaries and terrorists?
Exactly.
Maintenance announcement. Plants
I don't know, it's kind of cold. Then again, I guess Spider-Man doesn't wear a whole lot either.
Going down here.
And Spider-Man probably doesn't even have a winter coat. Does he?
Where are my doctors who are supposed to be training people? Who are supposed to be doing research?
They're currently in training. You sent all of them away.
No, only the people who had GP level 1 have been sent to do GP level 2. Let's have a look.
Maybe they're all on break?
Maybe.
Still don't like how obscene this room looks. It's so large and empty. It's like having a tiny office desk in a large warehouse and nothing else.
That's 3, and they're not doing anything else. Actually, you people
Toilets as you would hope to find them.
shouldn't be doing
Not as you
GPing.
expect to find them.
You should be doing treatment because you've got some treatment. Yes.
That was actually a good comment.
What?
You know, leave toilets how you wish to find them, not how you expect to find them. That's a good sign. We should put that up at work.
Let's see. Oh,
Circus incident. A number of clowns have run away from a traveling circus and are looking for treatment to stop being so silly. Do we do something about it?
I think so.
Are
We've
you
got
sure? They're
cure
pretty fun to laugh
7.
at.
We might not cure all 7 in time, but we should cure enough of them to get a reward.
Clowns now arriving at the hospital.
Alright, didn't we just install a second clown clinic, so this is good?
Did
Or was-
I?
I thought we had to.
Oh, maybe we did. Meanwhile,
Oh, Sally Fick Blanket's latest county roundup just went live. It features a hospital that's us, which is great.
yeah, we're leading the county's healthcare. Yes.
Yeah, we have been for the past decade or so.
Yeah, we're doing well at this hospital.
Speaking about Spider-Man, Potato is currently working on a Canadian version of Spider-Man. How does that work? Is he like Spider-Man, but he wears a silly hat and has...
I'm sure he just hit her.
Yeah. And has more
again-
insulated clothing? Anyway, if you want to see that, Potato's suggesting that you should look at his Instagram tonight.
Aha.
I see.
Right. Any machines need upgrading?
Lieutenant Lucan says flying spiders, we could just call them Australian spiders. Spiders do that down there. Don't answer, please. I don't want to think about it.
Everyone being dealt with.
Cell Technology suggesting Zeppelin spiders as flying spiders. You know, spiders that really bloat up and then just float around menacingly.
Nurse wanted in cardiology.
Can we stop imagining spiders, please? I'm getting uncomfortable. Aha! Potato
What?
points out that his Canadian Spider-Man does have a winter coat. Or a winter cat, I'm not sure. I would like to have a winter cat.
Ooh.
And a spring cat.
Who needs treatment too?
And an autumn cat. Maybe not a summer cat. I'm worried that I get one of those naked cats. And then I have them all season long.
These people I thought had treatment too. Oh, yeah. That's right. I'm looking at... You can train. Who needs it? You do. Good.
Lieutenant Lucan says Zeppelin spiders would be too easy to shoot down, but here's the kicker. If you do shoot them down, all the baby spiders just fall out in a cloud of spider dust. and you don't want that. They'd be carried by the wind and probably land on your face, and I'm making it worse for myself. I'll be having nightmares.
Yeah.
Cell Technology says the only good spider is a technological spider. So, a Dwemer spider. What? Oh, I thought the guy got
Forgotten
stuck
what
in the machine.
Oh, it's the fluid analysis machines.
Training course completed.
That's right. They were proving very popular.
Introduce a new segment which I call 2 Points of View. In it, I will give you 2 rather different points of view on a contentious subject. So, for example, view A could be, this is a rather fine idea for a segment, whereas view B would then be, this segment is an embarrassing waste of time. Stay tuned for more of these controversial debates next week.
Did I decide that I needed a staff room down here? I think I probably do, don't I?
The psychiatrists really need a staff room. They can
Yeah,
probably
they've got-
just hang out in the bathroom.
They've got a long way to go to get to the staff room is the problem. And that'll keep them... I mean, it'll take them a day or two to walk all the way down here.
Can we shrink
could
that one
put
office
one
that one
here.
doctor has? I'm annoyed by the fact that he has such a large office.
Okay,
well
yes,
done.
we
Yeah, thank you.
earned the millions that she wanted, of course. What's this one? Staff promotion. Yes, you can have a promotion. We're rolling in money.
Another fine picture was that.
Just move that there for a moment.
In general diagnosis.
And I'm going to put a staff room here. And it's going to be... Mia's not going to like this because it's going to, like, stick out. Let's just tuck that there for the moment.
Well,
And
it's
I
better than the
want-
research room. Never mind, you made it worse.
See, I think I can put this something like that. And it makes a nice sort of little cubby hole then here and here.
Yeah, where people can get mugged in the shade.
Class dismissed.
Right, what do we want? So maybe an armchair. Maybe a dartboard over the window.
Over the window.
We'll have a TV.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Lieutenant Lucan heard spiders in Australia web giant webs and then attach themselves to them, and then they fly around as the wind picks the web up. And now I should stop thinking about that. Cell Technology also points out that these spiders are also extremely small, so they can probably get in your eye.
Ew.
No, please don't. Ah, my eyes.
We'll have a snack machine.
Potatoes suggesting that I should not play Earth Defense Force because it has giant spiders.
And a coffee machine.
Well, so does Spore. Also, my fictional therapist is suggesting that I should go through contact therapy.
I thought that was me.
Are you not fictional?
I'm not a therapist.
Fair point. Hold on, why do you want me to see spiders?
No, I was suggesting something. I was suggesting to you, wasn't I? Something about.
Yeah, contacting the spiders.
Yeah. Aversion therapy. Or something. It wasn't spiders, though.
Well, it can't be height. I can't go ahead and touch it.
Oh, right, let's just accept that.
Year approaching.
Yay!
Oh, that again.
Yes.
Welcome to the 2 Pint County Healthcare Award ceremony. It is I, the weird clay man that wobbles his eyebrows around occasionally.
Woohoo! Let's see what we've got. Should we do a view all?
Yes,
Because
please.
I think we've had a death this year.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So we're not doing an open all.
Oh. Oops.
Well,
Yeah, we
this
got
one
Rising
still
Star,
goes
very
to
good.
you. Well
we
done.
can do open all now.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're missing no deaths.
can we just not have patience anymore and then nobody dies?
Let's carry on editing this room. Let's see what else we can add in here. Oh, we do need that radiator actually. Let me pick that up and drop it in
Your
there.
dream home awaits you at the newly constructed opulent Bay Towers in Pelican Wharf.
Lots and lots of gold
Apartments
stars.
have all the everyday essential conveniences. Megamax Cinema, bowling alley, and 8 bathrooms, 2 of which are fitted with golden toilets. Well, I say. And if it's real luxury you're after, come see our penthouses. Pelican Wharf, pricing normal people out of the market.
This is 2.0.
Very good.
Yes. Did I read out the part about Potato telling me not to play Earth Defense Force because there's giant spiders?
You did mention that, yes.
And then I said Spore also has giant spiders, and I survived those.
That's true.
I even survived the Dark Messiah of Might and Magic and its bloody spiders.
That's true too.
I can weather through almost anything except for real spiders. They terrify me still.
Can we fit a hand sanitizer in? Not quite. I would like to.
Potato points out that you do get to shoot the spiders with large guns in the game. And Cell Technology says there's nothing better than massive quantity of bullets at rapid speeds. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? Have you tried a schnitzel yet? It's mechanically produced, if it helps.
5 out of 7 of the clowns were cured.
Hooray! It would be great to work in a really spacious environment with lots of luxury furnishing. Or I guess just a wall full of stars that works too. Mind doing something really prestigious for the hospital?
Level 4 toilets.
Oh.
We accept. Okay, where should we put these level 4 toilets? Which I bet that one wouldn't take much doing. Let's
just more gold stars. Say hello to Ralph, by the way.
Level 3. Hey, Ralph! So, yeah, a few gold stars, a few plants or something would probably do the trick.
Lieutenant Lucan wants to know if Earth Defense Force isn't that anime series The Game thing. I don't know. I don't follow those.
Let's make this a
as
bit
in games in
prettier.
general. I have no idea what's currently cool or hip or in.
And then some gold stars, because if we convince them that they are amazing. Oh, that's somebody unhappy, I think.
We don't care about unhappy people,
There
do
go.
we?
Well, we've achieved that one. What's this? Staff resignation.
Mick Riggle, head of janitor, is very unhappy and threatening to quit.
He's underpaid, very hungry and very thirsty. Where are you? Are you stuck?
Did we?
Have you locked yourself in?
In the cleaning closet?
And he's very happy. Yeah, let's just have a look at our janitors. I mean, okay, they're not the happiest of bunches. You're watering
you're
a
looking-
plant. Why?
oh.
Why don't you go and
Has
get
he gotten
yourself?
stuck watering a plant? Because there's no plant in this room.
I mean, I don't mind giving him a pay
Oh, never mind, there is
rise. You know, pay review.
Yeah, just throw money at the problem.
Yeah. That's easy enough. So, right, for a start, how much would it take to actually make you happy? There you go. How about a 25% pay rise?
Wow, when was the last time you've given me a 25% pay rise?
The day I employed you?
No, that's not how it works. That wasn't 25%.
Okay, so satisfied pay request. Yeah, look at that. Now everybody's happy.
Well,
But why is he hungry and thirsty? And he needs the toilet. I haven't done something with this room which means there's no door. Maybe he can't get to the door because of this thing? Let's just try and rearrange the room a little.
in the meantime, Ralph is currently procrastinating of his upcoming mockery, I guess? I'm not sure what this is. Anyway, he believes his future is currently buggered.
Oh.
He also points out that Genius Bar employees seem to have little to no intelligence. But here's the problem. Eugenius went to any sort of Apple store while you shouldn't have done that. It's the worst place to go.
There is something wrong with this room.
Oh.
So, yes, I think he might be trapped in here.
Good for him. Maybe it's time to delete the room and start anew?
I don't think so. I think I just need to... Yeah, everything on that side of the room's unreachable. Which I presume has something to do with this.
Potatoes suggesting to look it up on Steam or the PlayStation 4. Yeah.
Oh, I want to replace that.
Tammy wants to know if the janitor's stealing from the pharmacy.
Oh, do you think that might be it?
No, that would make him happy, probably. And Ralph says it's no wonder that he's unhappy. He seems to have red hair.
Some people like their red hair.
Well, he's obviously unhappy.
Okay, so now... Yeah, so this area is now reachable, so I presume he can also get out?
Both Cell Technology and Potato are suggesting that you should free him by deleting the room.
I think we're alright.
Well, isn't he going to get tossed out automatically now?
Maybe. Just put rubbish bin in there. It's only a level 3 prestige room anyway, so it could do with a bit of tinkering.
Ralph points out that he wouldn't like people with red hair who like red hair.
A sweet dispenser.
People are already having problems navigating the room. Are you sure you want to clutter it more?
I've just laid it out a bit differently. There we go. So now it's prestige level 4. Okay.
Oh, whoops.
Now he's free.
I made a mistake.
What?
Cell Technology didn't want you to free him. You should have deleted him and freed the room.
Welcome to 6 more hours
There we
of
go.
me.
Oh no,
Harrison Wolf,
6 hours of this
one
guy.
county's most
Now he's going off to water a
enthusiastic
plant.
radio DJ.
Why don't you
I'm
go
just so excited to be here.
take care of yourself?
He's probably been meaning to water this plant for a decade now.
Yeah, now he's cleaning up the big bin.
Never mind, he just likes being unhappy, I guess.
I guess so. Why don't you get yourself a drink? It's like, you've been quite traumatized. You can go to the toilet. Right, okay, he's taking care of himself. Oh no, he's cleaning the toilet.
Oh no!
Janitor to repair
Tammy realised that
Now
Ralph...
he's even unhappier.
Ah.
Oh, he's decided to stay after all. He stuck his head down the toilet and it brought him to his senses.
Tammy just realised that Ralph doesn't like her. Yes! For a second there, I thought I got my pronouns wrong.
Oh no, how could Ralph not... Oh, because Tammy's got red hair and she likes her red hair. My dad has red hair.
He has?
Yeah, well, it's white now. But it was red. Once.
Does he have a mustache?
You've seen him. He's got a face full of hair.
I mean, yeah, but... Is it a mustache, or is that just
Yes,
his
he has a
normal beard
moustache
growing up?
and yeah, his beard grows up to almost his eyes.
Well, either that or it's nose hair.
I think I might need to employ another administrator. So we could do with... Let's have a look
Bert.
at you.
I'm voting for Bert.
Why Bert?
He's bald. Oh no,
Spontaneous
he's
bouts of snoozing. Class clown though. Entertains people with their sweet dance moves. Oh, looks like this person also tends to fall asleep.
Doctor to GP's office.
not. Well done. You've got the sleep gang all together now.
Okay, we've got a free training room. Let's have a look at training some more people up.
So technically speaking, Tammy's hair's not always red, it's usually brown. But it's red right now.
Ah,
Well done. That sounded very condescending, I'm sorry.
let's do treatment 3.
I have a friend who has turquoise hair. Point in case being, the lesson I've learned is colouring hair is apparently very expensive. I personally wouldn't recommend it because I'm a penny pincher. As in a pinch. Pennies.
A bunch of narcoleptics in reception, indeed.
You hear that sound? That's the sound of people in
Nearly there for a 3-star hospital.
Stay quiet,
Hooray, I should get my Tuck and Foxbridge voice ready.
You should.
No, I shouldn't, because every time I try, my nose just starts cribbling, and then eventually I will sneeze, because apparently speaking like this is very nasally pronounced.
Let's train some
my eyes.
more. Oh, he's on a break. He's on a break. And you're on a break.
Sal Technology wishes he could sleep that
Let's not
much.
train that one as well then.
Yeah, but what will you do with all that time
I
sleeping?
wonder what these two are talking about there.
Ironically, the only person Lieutenant Lucan knew with red hair, he knew well, was always very optimistic. You say was, is he dead? Or she? Or it? Maybe you had a fox as a friend.
Everything's still ticking over quite nicely.
Maybe we can speed it up. Since everything's running
Oh
smoothly.
yeah, I forgot that there's a speed up button.
Well, you don't have to. The earlier you speed it up, the more quickly we'll run into disaster.
Just looking to see if there's anything that needs upgrading.
Sal Technology says that, red colour tends to lead to optimistic outcomes. That's exactly what a vampire would say.
Right, health, let's have a look. Being treated. I think what's going right at the moment is that all of our doctors are quite highly trained, which means that people are not having to go backwards and forwards for diagnosis. So look, there's like no queues outside the doctor's offices,
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
even though we've got a huge number of doctors all in the staff room. Yeah, we're treating more people, but the hospital is actually running more smoothly.
So we've actually peaked now. We've reached an efficient hospital.
Yeah, we're running an efficient hospital. How about that?
Scary. Oh,
What?
according to Lieutenant Lucan, the girl with the red hair is the allegorical equivalent of a tree falling in the woods with no beavers around. She basically died after they lost contact, because now she doesn't exist for him anymore. I'm turning this into a way too complicated thing. Lieutenant Lucan basically said he knew a girl with red hair from school, but after Lieutenant Lucan stopped going to school, they kind of lost contact.
Diagnosis.
Yeah, some of our janitors are idle.
In response to the color red making people very optimistic, Lieutenant Lucan is suggesting that we should start playing the Soviet anthem at concerningly loud volumes. Preferably bass boosted. Bass boosted? I have no
Bass.
idea. Never
Oh,
mind.
we've got a ghost. That means that somebody
The ghosts, they're dead.
must have died. That's a shame.
Ah, there goes the award again.
Yeah.
Go send a guy with a vacuum cleaner. He deserves it at this point.
Pharmacy emergency for patients. Oh yes, easy.
Patients arriving for pharmacy.
Sound Technology points out that the winter was certainly... No, hold on. The winter war...
Janitor with ghosts,
The winter what?
please. You'll do.
I think he means to say the winter war was certainly...
Weather. Regular listeners will know that's code for Harrison Wolf's got some big news. That's right. I just found out last
What are you
week
doing?
fireworks were staged to send messages that can be seen from outer space.
No.
So keep an eye out for any
Capture the
emergency
ghost.
arrests.
Oh, unless this one was just coming to do it. Aha, we're there.
Dear Hospital Administrator, congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by the 2-Point County Health Ministry. You have established a first-class research institute and a terrific boon to the university. I'm told that they're very grateful, and I'd imagine that I'm supposed to be too. Alas, yours fragrantly, Tarkin Foxbridge, Health Minister.
Alright. Okay, so now we can open them up. I actually really like Mitten University.
Well, too bad we've left now.
Probably my favourite. Korea. Have we got some more cute? We've got loads. 3 stars at Mitten gives us 200. 15 stars gives us 500. Nice. We need to go on a spending spree.
Nah, we're good.
So...
What was this?
What's next? Flemington.
Oh, I've got bad memories of this. I forgot why.
Or Tumble.
Flemington.
Yeah, okay. So Flemington. Let's have a look at where Flemington was up to. Okay, they immediately run into a place that has a queue.
Right,
So
we need to cure
what's
20
going
patients
on?
in the fracture ward and launch 2 marketing campaigns.
Oh yeah, we've got to do marketing here, haven't we?
Well, that sounds easy enough.
So we do have a good number of fracture places. How much cash we got? Enough. What's our site like? Have we bought everywhere we can buy? No, we can buy this one. I think we'll get that one bought. We seem to have the cash. Oh, there's another one over there as well if we need
yeah,
it. Oh, and this one.
Do we need all of them right now at once?
No,
Seems
no.
a bit excessive. Although I am in favour of demolishing playgrounds.
Let's have a look at our layout then. Because I imagine we'll need to do something about something.
Now, hold on, I think I really like this layout here for some reason.
Got lots of doctors and a staff room and toilets. We've got diagnosis and a bit of treatment mixed in, and the psychiatrists. What have we got down here? Oh, that's the ultrasonic cannon there. Oh, is this a place where we suffer from the pets sticking to people?
Among other things, presumably, yes.
That's the marketing suite. That's a training room. So we've got colorizer, fluid injection, little staff room there. Over here we've got the wards and a small research room.
Potatoes left us.
Oh, bye
For food,
potato!
out of all things.
So I think I would like to just move some of this out of here. We'll probably move it into here though.
You're just back from your hospital vacation for what? Like 5 minutes, and you're already planning on ripping the entire hospital apart.
I think we're at the point where this place needs a bit of a spruce up.
Yeah, and probably more gold stars, knowing you.
Yeah, definitely. Let's just have
I mean,
a
at
look.
this point, you still use them in moderation. Only every 3rd bed got a bloody gold star.
I only give out gold stars as they're needed. Oh, we could get some
What do you mean,
luxury.
as they're needed? We had a wall full of gold stars.
Yeah, only if they need them.
Well, fine.
So we've got like a good bit of kudos to spend.
Alright. It's the most expensive thing we can get.
What does this do? Attractiveness and room prestige, sure. What does that do? Adds to training speed. An indoor fountain?
And a large indoor fountain. Cell Technology is asking for statues.
Statues? Well, if the anatomy model passes as a statue, then we could do that.
I'm not sure if it would be very appealing to just have anatomy models lining the hallways.
We got a painting of a dog.
Ugh,
Of a doggy.
concerning.
What does that do? It's why would I want to buy silver and bronze awards?
I don't know,
Notice
because they're
board,
cheaper.
What does that do? Attractiveness and room prestige, drawings.
I imagine they all do the same.
Oh, Christmas decorations.
Now, we're a bit late for that now.
We are a bit. We should be taking our tree down, in fact.
I'm aware.
Clock. Broken inside, but who isn't? Cheese water,
That hit
canvas.
too close to home for me.
Premature mummification. I was just wondering if there was anything that I should be particularly investing in.
A drinking fountain. We need one.
Not.
I need one.
Reduces thirst and not very hygienic. See, I don't think people will be as tempted to buy from our drinks machines if we go around putting in free drinking fountains.
Oh,
I'm more
fine.
tempted by the idea of an arcade machine. Reduces boredom.
I guess. Wouldn't it be sensible to
Luxury
get the two
snacks.
aircon units before you move on to larger hospitals later
Oh,
on?
I reckon it'll give it to me for free when I need it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And that's what I'm banking on anyway. Now, it could be that there's other things I could buy that are specific to rooms. Yeah. See, just have a quick look, like weighing scales. What does that do? Just decorative. Cupboard. 10 different types of biscuits and some toilet roll. Maybe I won't spend it just yet.
Cell Technology wants to know if you've considered an arcade drinks machine.
An arcade drinks machine. That's like the best of both worlds.
Do you have to beat a high score to get a drink?
We could have fireplaces
Now
for
that
warmth and
sounds like
ambience.
fire hazards.
A diagnostic bookcase. Ooh, and treatment bookcase. Changing screens. The perfect gift for a hide and seek enthusiast. Now, I wonder. Oh, it's psychiatric. Yeah, psychiatric books. So this only goes in the psychiatric rooms. But still. An ace. Oh, we've got new rugs.
Ew, phooey.
A cat rug.
Nah. But a duck rug. Now,
If
that
you
I
look at
can
it
get
just right,
behind.
the cat's become one big cat. I've never seen these rugs before.
Neither have I, but I guess we've been away long enough for them to have added a few.
Well, I think these are only available for the psychiatrist rooms as well.
Oh. What a shame.
The best statues are the ones that can move when you're looking.
According to Lieutenant Lucan, statues are indeed quite powerful entities. Some even move when you're not looking.
Right, first of all, I'm going to have a look and see how our doctors are doing. Do we have a bunch of untrained GPs? I should probably have a look at that. Let's get General Practice 2. Do we have anyone who's particularly good? No. So let's use you.
Dr.
those
Handlebar
two.
Mustache.
Indeed. Is that why we recruited him? Because of his...
Probably.
yeah.
Either that or because his name is Spatula.
Start training up our doctors. Pandemic emergency. Do we have a pandemic room? I mean, we can soon make one. But do we
I forgot
have
what
one?
the pandemic room did.
Huh?
What did the pandemic room do?
It took the pans off people's heads.
Oh yes, that pandemic.
I think
forgot.
it's this one here.
It's been
isn't
a
it?
while.
Extractor pan. Yes.
Oh yeah, so we're good.
Yeah. I might need to make another one. How many do we need? 7. Yeah, we'll go for it.
On the way.
Speaking of patients, how many are near death?
How many are mere death?
Near death.
No, I prefer them if they kill me.
You go to treatment. You. Oh no! Yeah. No, go home. We're not going to be able to sort you out in time. Diagnosis.
Lieutenant
Go to
Lucan
treatment.
has a question.
Yeah.
He recently thought about something. How do the Harry Potter characters look like in images before the movies came out? A bit scrunchy, but still the same. I imagine the book covers before the movies came out just try to replicate them very closely.
I say friend, but I haven't spoken to him since. Anyways, this next song is for anyone who's had to mix up a batch of hog slop.
Why are you wandering around with a cast on your foot? Why didn't you pop up in my patient overview?
Plus, the characters couldn't have deviated too far from what they're looking like right now, given the fact that the author described them very thoroughly in the book.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that the casting directors, I assume, tried to find kids that looked a lot like them. But then again, I was reading about people complaining that Harry Potter is too perfect, Hermione is not scruffy enough, and Ron is too much of a dunce in comparison to the book. But at least they got Alan Rickman right.
Assistant, please go to marketing.
That being Professor Snape, sorry.
Ah.
Too bad he died. Cell technology refers to this as an endemic pandemic problem.
Drug mixer. Let's upgrade that while... Oh, sorry. We got another drug room.
Actually, on the phone, the
Yeah.
characters looked however you wanted them to look like before the movies came out, because you were the reader, you imagined them, you had all the artistic integrity to do whatever you want.
Right. Gonna start moving the hospital around now. So...
Right, time for some housekeeping. While
Yeah.
you're doing that, Tammy points out that Alan Rickman was good at anything he did. Should I have a monologue about MRI scanners?
You can do whatever you like. How about I just discuss what I'm gonna do first, and
Oh
then...
yes, that's a good idea.
So I want to strip this out a bit and make it so that the rooms are not quite so compressed, because this is where we get all of the people arriving in the first place. So I think I'm going to limit this to just doctors' offices. And then over here... Now, thing is that patients have got to go... It's quite a walk, isn't it, to get in and out of here?
Isn't there a connecting path at the front?
They've got to go all the way around like that, or all the way around. That we can do with a side entrance, but I can't put one in.
Well, that's a shame.
So, I think we might be better maybe moving the wards up here, because it's not often that you need to pop in and out of the wards. I could move the diagnosis rooms down there. We've already started putting some treatment rooms over here. So I could have wards, training, marketing, that sort of thing over here. Yeah, I think we'll do that.
That sounds like a good
So,
idea. But
psychiatry
there's a
can
dying
move
guy
down
in
here
one of
as
the
well.
wards.
Yeah, he's not well, is he? Might have to wait. I think he's only just got there. I might wait until he's been treated actually before
Yeah, just to be
before
kind.
I move that one. So
But it doesn't stop you from moving the others.
I can move the others there. Yep. So let's edit that room. We shall pick you up. Anybody who needs the ward, please relocate yourselves to over here. So how would that fit? Maybe there, like so.
Oh, but that leaves so much space by the door.
I might expand it yet.
Okay, fair point. Potato returns with the sound of crazy microwave burrito eating noises.
Ah,
That sounds gross.
the research room.
But I hope you get to enjoy this nonsense.
But it happened to fit just there. Look at that. I might make it a bit bigger.
Oh, fair point.
What's
Cell
it trying
technology,
to sell there? Let's...
Read the books in Finnish, the Harry Potter books, and while they did have some cover artwork, he's pretty convinced that these were unique to the Finnish version. And yes, he just checked, it was unique.
Really wants to sell that, does it? Oh, it's got a window. Okay. How about that? Alright, we'll put you there for the moment. I don't think I need to research X-ray anymore, do I? Because we've already researched it.
Does it apply to all hospitals you have?
I believe so. Because look, see, I can upgrade things now. I can upgrade X-ray. Let's upgrade pest control then, because we're kind of on with it.
I suppose so. Potato says, cold bums waddling quickly towards the ward relocation.
I can move the marketing suite. We'll shunt you over here. You would fit quite nicely in that corner there.
Oh, not quite.
Well, like I say, I might expand this a little bit yet.
Yeah, alright. I'll be
Okay.
waiting with bated breath.
I'm going to move... No, do you know what? I'm going to put a second training room in. Because it's better to have multiple small training rooms than it is to have one big one. So training room, we'll make that something like that.
I recently had a very weird dream where I committed tax fraud by using fish to pay my taxes. The bizarre part of the dream was it worked
There was
for
a
while.
bizarre part of the dream.
Yeah, it worked for a while. The government was none the wiser.
Well, I never.
Ooh, brother. Cell technology dug out the artwork for Harry Potter. And you call a man virtuous kid, which I assume is the Philosopher's Stone. And all of them have really large noses on the cover.
Ah.
And I think I discovered what the problem was with our restream thing. I
What?
didn't configure it to automatically transform links into pictures, which is why we can't see this.
Ah, I see.
I forgot to set it up.
4%,
I blame the fish
2%.
government.
Well, yeah.
Ah, it's Deadly Hallows. Oh yeah, it probably gave it away with all the trinkets everybody had. I'm sorry, I don't speak Finnish. I probably should though.
Yeah, Mia.
Wow, rude. Sal, would you recommend speaking Finnish? Was the cow Swedish or was it Finnish too? Was it Norwegian? Danish?
Ooh.
No, we don't have any
No,
Danes.
definitely either Swedish
New Zealandish.
or Finnish. I think. I think Swedish. But I can't remember whether, because I've definitely accused Spotted Cow before of being Swedish, but I can't remember whether Spotted Cow was outraged at that or whether Spotted Cow corrected me with that. Right, anatomy model. We're going to buy the anatomy model. Yes. Will it fit nicely here somewhere? Yes. How about that? Reasonably close to the students so that they can see
Feel
the
uncomfortable.
gore that they might need to come
Right.
to terms with.
Cell Technology points out that he does it every day. I forgot what that was. Please tell us.
Speak Finnish?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You asked if it should be recommended.
Well, how good do you find Finnish? Do you notice some caveats? Like,
Right, we have radiators.
people have a really weird time pronouncing names? Aha! Lieutenant Lucan thinks that the Spotted Cow was Norwegian.
Ah,
We can't rely on that, though.
and you might be right.
You might be right about not relying on that.
What? No. We might be right about Spotted Cow being Norwegian.
No, I feel now it's the Spotted Cow's Finnish.
No, I'm pretty sure Spotted Cow isn't Finnish.
Is it not like the Finnish?
It's definitely either Swedish or Norwegian.
Alright, fine. My money's on Danish then.
No, definitely not Danish.
But I like the Danes.
Oh, yeah, nothing against the Danes. I'm just pretty sure Spotted Cow's either Norwegian or Swedish, and I think I get it wrong each time. Get the Sega arcade machine.
Not in a training room.
Or put that out in the corridor.
No, not out in the corridor. They'll all go out on breaks and have fun.
How dare they? This fun thing. Right, let's expand the wall.
May I point
a
out
bit.
that the wall at the back of the classroom has a depressing amount of gold stars.
That's because every student is a gold star student.
We have more posters than student desks.
It's all of the students who have been. Actually, it's probably
This
for
room
the.
is newly built. Nobody's been there yet.
It's saying that we do gold star training courses in all of these different things.
Or you save that.
I did, didn't I? I'm good, aren't I?
You win this round.
Right.
Some
so-
technology thinks that English has a bit of a strange way of pronouncing the letters. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
primarily given that sometimes you pronounce them one way and sometimes you pronounce them another way.
Uh-huh.
And then their dialects. Personally, I always believe that German has a very good way of pronouncing letters because they're consistent and have strict rules.
Mia likes strict rules, don't she?
I do.
Put that there. We'll move that behind there. Gold Star coffee maker, of course.
Like, we consistently, when we put the letters C and H together, it consistently makes the sh sound.
Mm-hmm.
Charming.
Indeed. How is the temperature looking in this room?
Oh no.
A little cool down this end?
Would you mind reading Lieutenant Lucan's most recent message so I don't embarrass myself?
Yacht. 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 Although I'm not sure what a yacht is. But yes.
Maybe it's like a jacket, but thinner? The best way to succeed is to just win. We're trying, but to win we need to cure like 18 more fractured patients.
We should put in here, I think we need another little radiator down this end of the ward. And we probably need a proper bin instead of this monkey bin in here. Oh, no. That one. Yes, sell that. And then we'll have a toxic waste bin. Because toxic waste bins are better. Okay, I think that's okay. So I haven't increased the capacity. But I think I've increased that. Ooh, actually, no, that's a little hot, isn't it? Do I put that one back and maybe take that one out? Yeah, I don't think we need that one. At least here, nobody's there constantly. So that's quite a nice wall. And then I can put items and things along here.
I have to be honest, if the floor were actually slightly gradient yellow, that would look really nice in a ward.
What you talking about, sorry?
If the floor were actually gradient yellow. You know, the heat map.
Yeah. We could make this room a little bigger as well. Just so that it's not quite so crammed up this end. But we'll see. We'll see if we need it. So that leaves us with room for the fracture ward, which I'm going to wait until the other guy is healed up before we move. We need some toilets down here. So let's get... So if I'm putting the fracture ward there, I think toilets will need to go here. Might be a bit odd shaped, but not to worry. So, toilets. I could do toilets that were kind of that shape.
Did I point out that technology pointed out that to win you need to kill?
No, I don't remember you mentioning
Well,
that.
there you go. I've done that. In the meantime, Tammy points out that yacht.
Depending on where in the country you're from.
is pronounced yacht.
Yacht.
Yacht. Yacht. A yacht.
I pronounce it yacht, as in Y-O-T.
Personally, I pronounce it yacht.
Which is one of the few times I think I've actually heard you sounding like you had a German accent.
Yacht. Ja. Ja, mein Friend. Friend.
Best have
Friend.
a radiator down
Sorry, I'm
there.
getting lost in my weird vocal performances again. Lieutenant Lucan says, by yacht, he meant the English weird thing about pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's yacht, but you have to say it like yacht. Transcriptions never were Lieutenant Lucan's strong
So,
point.
like-
Don't worry, it's not really easy in English since, you know,
Yacht.
letters aren't very reliable in terms of the sounds they make.
Yeah.
Their weird
Exactly.
composition
Um,
changes a whim.
It does, and it's pronounced differently in different parts of the country. So, like I
That's
said,
it.
it's probably pronounced yat with that sort of rounded A sound. It's probably more of a southern pronunciation.
What would be the BBC English version?
I don't know. If I knew how BBC was going to pronounce something, then I'd know how to speak BBC English. But I can't.
Fair
I
point.
can only do my own accent. So
Potato
and I pronounce
says,
it yacht.
it's that time where he has to go to get ready for work, but he
Oh,
will
bye,
be streaming
Potato.
tomorrow at the usual time. Hold on.
Oh, you're
Isn't-
streaming tomorrow?
I thought your day was Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
At the
streaming
usual
tomorrow.
time. Well, there you go. There goes your Dwarf Fortress
I'll
streams.
stream after Potato.
No, they're all evaporated now.
Bye, Potato. Have a good day at work.
Apparently, I will be doing potato impressions in his absence. I don't know how to do potato impressions. I barely know how to do my own impression of me.
Beach painting. Yeah, okay. I think that will do. Oh, we can't have a tree in the toilets.
Please don't have a tree in the toilets. You know what?
What?
I have a Christmas
Okay.
wish.
Yep.
Or a birthday present wish.
Okay.
I have one Boris to do an impression of me.
You want Boris to do an impression of you?
Yes.
I keep doing my weird Boris Pravisham impressions. Yes, it is I, Boris Pravisham, my friends.
And I know that's very offensive, and I'm very sorry, but I wonder how badly he could portray me. Megan, I'm not sure if he does
So you
voices.
want Boris to badly portray you so that you can feel better about your poor portrayal of him?
Yes, basically.
I understand.
Instead of saying yacht, Tammy just says big fancy boat.
Big fancy boat, indeed.
Well, usually you don't all have to talk about big fancy boats that often, so luckily this shouldn't be a common problem for you, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And really, if you do have yachts in your life that often that you have to talk about them regularly,
then you probably pronounce it in a very posh way indeed.
What? No, I was just going to say, then you don't
There's
really
probably
have to
extra
worry about
Rs
this
in
as a
it.
problem for you.
What else should we have? Yes, we need...
You rot yacht to yacht across the 7 yachts of your yacht, says Cell Technology. And Lieutenant Lucan actually likes the German letters Ö, and Ü, because it saves the language from certain letter combinations. And Cell Technology points out that you always have to have the Finnish A, Ö, and E. Maybe not the A. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce that one. It's an A with a circle on top of it.
Down there. And... Okay, and I think we're good over here until we get to the point where we move over the fracture room.
Hooray!
Indeed.
Cell Technology also said the best Christmas wish is the wish to kill. No, I don't really want to wish for Boris to kill me. He'd probably do it in a horrific Australian way, with spiders.
Could,
Oh,
it's true.
R is the Swedish O. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it makes sense. Why didn't you just use O then?
Not required in research.
Are you people getting any better? How close to getting better are you? He actually doesn't have that much of a chance of getting better.
So we just kill him?
Oh no, hang on. Here we go. I think he's...
He's going out to die.
Bins will become full.
Staff promotion. Yes.
That's a glorious photo. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
New illness discovered, litterbug.
Our doctors have discovered a new illness, litterbug, a bacterial infection that causes the sufferer to discard items at random. We have to send them to the injection room for their as punishment for their crimes against Skyrim and its people.
I didn't know we had an injection room here. I thought we'd only invented it in the last hospital.
We might not have an injection room here, but now that we have the knowledge of injection rooms, we have to build them everywhere.
He's not being cured.
He's heartbroken and dying.
What about this guy?
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dear.
the guy just died.
A
We need a
deluxe
deluxe clinic.
Yeah, get the patient to wait. We'll sort that out in just a sec. Oh, look, he was cured.
Scary. I didn't expect that.
I know you're running over here because you think this is the right place to come for your broken face. Unfortunately,
Your broken face?
He's got a broken face, yeah.
Oh, concerning. It's like a magic trick. Poof, it's gone.
It's as though we have laid out the hospital but forgotten to move the signs telling you where all the rooms are. So we'll drop that in there. We just took the radiators out there for the moment. So it should be okay for things like heating and stuff because it was okay before. But I'm going to expand it a little. Which means I'll probably need one of those radiators back. We just took these over here. We're going to replace that with a proper bin. Like that.
I'm still concerned with the fact that you consider toxic waste bins as the proper ones.
Well, if you want to deal with toxic waste, then far better to have a toxic waste bin to deal with it.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but usually toxic waste is not the norm.
Well, in a hospital, though, I can see it being the norm. I mean, it's like lots of blood and bodily wastes and vomit and needles and drugs and stuff.
You're making your hospital look a lot worse than it actually is.
That's what you'd expect to find in a hospital, though.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah, yes, but still. On a side note,
Just wondering
Cell
how
Technology says the
accurate it
best
is.
building layout is the shifting labyrinth style.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for here, you see. The shifting labyrinth style of hospital. Let's move that up there. I was tempted. I am tempted to put another one of those plaster casters in. Let's just move the nurse's desk up a little.
Would that increase the number of nurses in the room?
I can put extra nurses in the room without
Well,
doing anything.
never mind then.
It feels a little crowded with another one. I'd need to move that back, I suppose.
Couldn't you place them next to each other against the wall?
Well, the patient stands on one side and the doctor on the other.
Yeah, but if you move that one slightly to the right now, you could fit another one to the left, couldn't you?
Well, if you cram them in too close, then they can't walk around them, and it actually costs more time because they're trying to path around it. Which is the thing, because this is one of those ones where they do seem to path around it. Which is why I'm debating with myself whether I should or I shouldn't.
I believe you should, but what about putting them where the reception desk is at the moment?
What I'm thinking, if I move all of this over, I can actually move the door over as well. And Gold Star can go on that wall. And then what I can do is to just increase the size a touch. To say there. Put that there. And then, well, I could have one over there, and then we can have another one over here like this.
This looks mildly disorganized.
Alternatively, what we can do is just shunt these around a little. And we could have that one like that then, you see me?
Oh, yeah.
How's that look?
Slightly better.
Do we make them face the same way round? Like so.
Yeah, why not?
And then, you see, they know that plaster casting is the thing that happens as they leave the room. Yeah, I think that's a thing. If I need to get more fracture beds, I could shunt this lot around, tuck that up a little bit and put another bed in there. Yeah, okay. We'll run with that as it is
Actually,
for the
couldn't you
moment.
move the door to where the reception is at the moment and enlarge it further?
I could. We'll see if we need to.
Yeah, fair point.
Let's have a look at the temperatures out here. Yeah. I've left a few rogue radiators around the place. Move that one over to here. It's a little nippy over here still though. Maybe over there? That'll do. Well, I don't think we'll have people loitering in the corner too much. Right, now how are we doing for nurses in there? I would like extra staff, if possible. Okay. Yeah, because we've got a particular target to cure people in there. So, how's this room looking? Now, training courses. How are we doing? General practice. Who are the trainees? Oh god, we've got a student doctor who can't do anything. Right, we're going to make you a GP. I've got some proper random mixes of people here. Right, we're not short of cash, so you can be trained by a professional.
Hooray! We have standards now.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Okay, so I think that's that room set out. The pets room thing keeps forming a queue.
Oh, a significant one at that too.
Yeah, we might...
Can you
And yet the-
hold on
what's that?
before you think
Uh-huh.
about it? Can you spend some kudosh on something that speeds up the process in the room?
Maybe. I will check.
Maybe like a giant plush of.
I did want to just check my patients and see... Yeah, no. Go home. on your way.
Say hello to Kryptonim,
Hello, Kryptonite.
who points out that you should be careful. He doesn't see any training. He doesn't see you training your military and informed attacks. Right now, then you got is a hospital and no
yeah.
living quarters and no food stockpiles.
Indeed.
You're doing it all wrong. Cell Technology is on a roll about going on about killing stuff. The best training is the training to kill with technology. Do your Dwarf Fortress viewers know that you come with a mirror?
Oh no, of course.
Hello,
oh, yes.
I'm a scary voice in the background. I
This
can
is
try
Mia.
to be quiet.
So when I'm playing games other than Dwarf Fortress, Mia is my sidekick in these games. He entertains chat while I get sweaty tryhard.
I try to entertain chat, but sometimes it's really hard. Especially if the chat goes on a killing spree.
Indeed.
The Kryptonim wants to know, how many kills have you got so far? Several hundred.
This year, in this hospital, maybe only a handful. There's one there.
Well done.
Oops. Okay. So what was I moving down here? So this is going to be my treatment centre, isn't it?
People are demanding more blood.
More blood. In that case, we probably want the injection room.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
Let me just see what we've already got, though.
Hold on, I think we're misconstruing their instruction here. When they're asking for more blood, they don't want people to be injected with more blood.
Well, no, we draw blood, don't we?
No, it's an injection room. It's in the name.
Okay, I'm moving the extractor pan down here for a start. Let's tuck that. Where's the door on this thing? There. We'll tuck that down there because it fits nicely. Prestige level 4. Oh, hang on. No. What are you trying to sell? What doesn't work?
The guy? Let's sell the doctor. Tammy is demanding a trash bin to throw up in because of all the blood. Well, luckily, the majority of waste bins we have standing around here are toxic waste bins, so you'd be good.
Oh, they will be by the time I'm finished, at least.
Oh, well, yeah.
Can we upgrade that? No, we can't. So, other treatment rooms. That's a diagnosis. Psychiatry, I'm going to move across the way. Drugs mixer.
Currently being upgraded.
Yeah. Let's move the pharmacy as well. We'll put the pharmacy down here.
I guess we don't need the upgrade.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be right. Does it fit in there? I do. No, with a bit of squeezing.
I think you might need to move the door?
Yeah. That's what I mean with a bit of squeezing.
Oh no, there's another door on the way.
Yeah, I might have to expand the room actually so that the doors are not overlapping.
Actually, instead, why not look for a forlong room and squeeze that in there, like the extractor lab, and then shunt the pharmacy over to the right.
Could do.
Just leave enough space for a forlong room, and there you go.
And then I just need to shunt that plant out the way. And yeah, that would do us actually. It's only a prestige level 3 pharmacy. We should do something about that.
Gold stars
we'll
on
make
there.
it a gold star pharmacy.
You know, as soon as every room is a gold star room, no room will be a gold star room.
Gold star rooms engender confidence.
Yeah, but
in
not
our
if every
patients.
room does it. Then
It
it's
tells
just
them
becoming
that
the norm.
the
And people
drugs-
get distraught if they walk into a room without gold stars plastering
Exactly.
the walls.
Yeah. So our patients need their gold stars.
Are you getting them addicted to gold stars?
That's fine.
No,
as long as
that's
we
bad.
can keep it up and keep on giving it to them.
No, we can't turn into their dealer
Of gold stars.
of gold stars.
We need something else in here. Just a little something to brighten the place up.
Cell Technology wants to point out that Tammy shouldn't be a
waste bin.
homophobe. You know, somebody afraid of blood.
Ah.
And Tammy says a little blood is okay, but all the blood you're demanding will get her nauseous. So Cell Technology concedes and is just demanding more souls then. Don't worry.
There you
we'll
go.
kill
Nice
people
compromise.
by accident and then they'll just excrete their soul in ghost form. It's
He's
perfect.
gonna have to be another gold star. One behind the cabinet. There we go. You see, now our patients know that every drug that they get treated with is a gold star drug.
Even the window.
We do so many gold star drugs that we had to plaster them over the window indeed.
Cell Technology
Oh,
has heard that
tracing
souls
that
are more energy dense anyway. And Tammy says, take the souls then, with technology. You know, it
Right,
kind of
any
hurts me that the
more-
bathrooms don't actually have doors.
That's why I've been designing them, so it's not really a problem.
Yeah, still I don't like it.
Okay, diagnosis. That's diagnosis, yes it is. Okay, so they all belong up there except the ones that belong down here. So all of our treatments that are not wards are in here already.
Well, what about
We
an injection
definitely-
room? Oh no, we already have that.
We need a deluxe clinic. Oh, I made a patient wait.
Aha!
Ah! Oh yeah, that's right. What's this? That's the colorizer. Oh, there's an injection room. We do have a jab master already.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know that.
Ah. Okay.
Well, we also have a deluxe clinic, don't we?
We don't have a deluxe clinic. I can't see one.
Isn't
That's
it?
the pan extractor.
Oh, that's the pan extract. I keep...
Pharmacy, jab master, the colorizer,
The kitten
kitten
remover.
cannon. Yeah. Which we obviously need another one of. So, right, let's get another kitten cannon because they are obviously a thing in this area. Pest control.
Wouldn't it be sensible to just copy the other room?
Yeah, you're probably
After
right, actually.
sprucing it up with some
Yeah.
gold stars?
Exactly that.
Oh, heavens. It'll be a cold day in hell once you accidentally place a silver star somewhere.
I haven't even bought a silver star. No one deserves a silver star in our hospital. Everybody's a 5-star.
What if a rival hospital gets to our hospital? Did they get a silver star?
No, they get a guided tour around the place while we pinch their notes.
Are you sure you want to pinch their notes? Recent news kind of spoke of dissolving buildings.
Yeah, we want to find out what's going wrong for them. Make sure that we don't repeat that.
Uh-huh.
So
we get a gold star in
Always
detective
learn.
work.
Yeah, you can always learn from your competitors. Not being obsessed by your competitors is a good thing, but always being prepared to listen to the gossip, see what you can find out. There we go. Right, now let's copy that. And we'll put that one over here. We just tuck it up against there. Shunt that radiator outside. And that bin's got to go.
In the meantime, chat came to the realization that you can exploit technology with technology, and technology will usurp us all. In the meantime, Cryptonym is suggesting that he doesn't trust your diagnosis, so he's going to have to send the hammer human on him. Also, say hello to Apps Testerin,
Hello, Apps Tester.
who has a peculiar taste in stuff. To each their own, I guess.
I like poop.
No, don't
Well.
say it. Don't indulge them.
Whatever is your preference. I wouldn't advise eating it though. I think that's unhealthy.
Why was that the first thing he thought?
What else was I supposed to think? What he likes?
Maybe he just likes the
drawing it?
process.
Likes doing poop.
Yes.
Likes it as in a verb as opposed to a noun.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I have been told that it's done by quite a few disgusting people.
We need a deluxe clinic. A deluxe clinic.
Cell Technology points out that only the
1, 2, 3.
indulgence in technology is healthy. Listen up there, mate. It kind of sounds like you have an unhealthy obsession with technology there. Well, that's a full long room. You could
Yeah.
squeeze that over there in the other
I
gap.
could, but I'd struggle to make it a high prestige room if I squeezed it in the gap. And we're probably going to need another pharmacy. There's always a high demand for pharmacy. Right, that we actually want to come out here. So we will put another one in there. Put it up there. I'd like a hand sanitizer next to the door to see if we can encourage the dirty bastards to clean their hands. Radiator as far away from the machine as we can get it. And then coffee and sweets.
Cell Technology says there's
chair.
nothing unhealthy about health technology. I didn't say that health technology is unhealthy, just your weird obsession with it. I'm being mean. I'll stop.
You're being mean there. Yeah. We shall have a chair.
Have we not invented better chair technology yet?
No, they really like these chairs.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about those chairs, but apparently they are just the most lovely chairs to rest your healthcare professional behind on.
Oh!
What?
Ralph didn't study for maths.
What? All right,
Ralph.
actually
Ralph-
revised for maths, so I'm back now.
Ralph earlier on pointed out that he has that he feels he is buggered because he forgot to hold on, I can quote him in a moment.
Revise his maths?
Ah, right. He has been procrastinating on his upcoming mocks.
Oh yeah, mock exams. Uh-huh.
No, his mockery.
No, mock exams. So that's like the practice exams before you do your proper exam.
Really?
Yeah. Mock
Oh.
exams.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Do people do that around here?
Uh-huh.
Weirdos?
Mock A-levels or mock GCSEs?
Anyway, he's revised for his maths now, so he's back.
You're doing GCSEs, aren't you, Ralph?
Welcome back.
Oh, right. Mocks. It's M-O-C... Yeah. M-O-C-K-S. Mock exams.
Bloody
Right.
weirdos.
What
Mock
do we-
exams.
Hey, you opted into this education system. You were
Yeah,
the one
I'm
who
gonna
decided you
dismantle
wanted to
it
be
from the
part of
inside. I'm gonna send the Queen a strongly worded letter.
Yeah, Tammy says they have similar tests there too.
Oh,
Right, rooms, do I need any more? What rated? That's a level 5 room. Copy.
chair ergonomic technology is an important thing in health. Or for health. In healthcare.
I was going to put 4x4. Oh yeah, that's why you were saying, weren't you, Mia?
Yes.
About putting that room down there. Yeah. I'd forgotten. I was still thinking I only had a 3x3 room there. So I could whiz that down there. Just zoom in so I pick up the door rather than poster on the other side or something.
Why is that not working? It should work. Oh, the other door is
The
not
other door's going to
completely
be in the way.
aligned.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm probably going to have to put this back up here for the moment while I sort that one out, because it's not going to allow me to complete a room without a door. So just put that back there. And this one,
You need to shunt all your posters slightly to the
Gonna.
left.
gonna.
Ah,
So we'll just edit this room, not you.
Ralph is currently revising on last year's
okay.
GCSE papers because he's stuck in the new Michael Gove system.
Oh, have they done things again?
Obviously.
They never stop fiddling with the education system.
Are you kidding me?
You'll find this, Mia. It's I mean, I'm not in the system, and I'm not a teacher, but I'm very aware of the fact that they are forever fiddling with the system. I know the year I took my GCSEs, I was the first year to go through a particular something or other. I can't exactly remember what, but
Isn't that why they...
everybody was always the first one going through something.
Lovely. Isn't that why they introduced the national curriculum to fix this nonsense?
But then they tinker with the national curriculum.
What the hell is wrong with them?
That's tinkering is what governments do.
Yeah, but they've... Well, they didn't do a very good job with the current Tinker job.
Because now they need to tinker with it again.
No, now they're kind of just dropping out of the European Union.
Well, that's not the kind of tinker job I was thinking.
Yeah, I constantly think about it. It's hurting me emotionally.
Do you know what? While we're here, let's
Plaster some gold
let's
stars.
put some gold stars on the wall. Where are those gold stars? They should be top of the list, really. Make them a bit easier to find.
Cryptonym says, why fiddle with something broken? There's a saying that you should never fix something that's broken.
How come I only put in a handful of gold stars before? What was I thinking?
Moderation, I guess.
I guess so.
Common decency.
Seems like such a strange thing to go for. Right, now we should be able to fit this in. So we'll edit you, we'll whiz you over there, and then wherever the patient is that we told to hang on while we just refurbish the entire hospital. Hopefully he's still doing okay.
They're dead.
Yes, that's the radiator. That's fine.
Oh no, is the hallway cold now?
It probably is. I might need to sneak a little radiator in down there. It's going to be might get a bit jammed up down here, especially with us having a staff room down the bottom. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's fine. Ralph says they always fiddle with it, but it's still bloody rubbish.
Let's check their temperatures.
Lieutenant Lucan wants to know, so what are the
That's the
mandatory
Christmas.
exams in schools in your countries, guys?
Mia, do you know?
What? Of my
What it
country?
is in the UK.
In the UK? GCSEs? I don't know. Which level are you talking
Maths and English.
about? Oh, subject-wise.
Subjects, yeah, that's what it's... Yeah. That's... Because nothing other than... The only mandatory exams are the ones at 16. There's nothing... There's no mandatory education after 16.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right, yes, one of those.
Well, I
those.
imagine you would have
Those.
English automatically. Same going for maths.
I don't know that... What the other mandatory... What's in the national curriculum, Mia?
I don't know.
Are they going to teach you this before you graduate?
But this is not something you learn. This is something you look up like a lawyer.
I see.
You don't memorize the bloody national curriculum.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a vague guideline that you could occasionally pull up for reference. Well, I say vague. They keep fiddling with it.
Mm-hmm. They do keep fiddling with it.
Because the devil is in the details.
Because the devil has idle hands. Right.
Cell Technology
Where's
wants to
the
know,
over
Mir,
here?
what nation are you in right now? Technically, is the UK a nation?
I was going to say, go on then, what do you think is the nation? Is it the UK or is it England? Or is it Great Britain?
Can I say the European Union while you're still in it?
Is the EU a nation? I believe it's actually a bloc. As in
Yeah,
VLOC.
but then again, the same thing counts for Britain. Sorry, the United Kingdom being just a block of England, Wales and friends.
Except they have one single government.
Well, yeah, the European Union is aiming for the same thing.
But it hasn't.
You're just the
dropped it,
local
therefore it's not a
equivalent of European Union government. And you want out. You're kind of like Bavaria.
Hey, you're coming with us. Don't
What?
look at me and say I want out. I don't want out.
Well done.
I think it's going to be an economic disaster. Right. Okay, let's let things settle themselves a little bit. Sort themselves out.
Aromatherapy, please.
So, the guy who's dying, is he still alive?
Oh, the health minister's about to visit.
Health Minister Tarkin Foxbridge has informed us that he'll be visiting the hospital soon. He hopes we remember that we're a business first and a hospital second. If he's impressed, we might receive some of the county's healthcare budget as a reward.
Ooh, money. Nice. We got a janitor coming down to deal with that ghost? Yes, very good. Okay, so we've got all of our treatment rooms up there.
Lieutenant Lucan is asking about schools because they should be standard there. Well, of course. They should be, but they're not.
There is some standardization, but there are some things which are not as standard. History and English as mandatory exams. I wanted to know if you have something like that. I don't think there's any foreign languages that are mandatory. I might be wrong though.
Well, in Germany, it's German, English, maths, and then you get a choice between sociology, economic studies, and history as one block. Then you get a choice out of all the natural sciences like physics, biology, and chemistry. And then you get the arts block where you can choose arts and sports, arts, sports, and culture.
Right, so I'm moving diagnosis over here.
Hold on a second, I just realised something.
What?
Was this primarily just a stream of inventory sorting?
No, we achieved 3 stars in the last.
Oh, yeah, but ever since we've gotten here, we're just starting out bloody...
Well, the whole thing needed a revamp. What's he trying to sell? Must be a window. Are we still we're level 4?
Kryptonym is suggesting that you should kill the noble that's coming to visit you off. You can't do that. He's the only guy who can hand out gold stars to us.
Indeed. Okay, we'll move you down there. And I am gonna... Oh, there's a doorway in the way there. I did notice that there was quite a large queue for this room, so I'm gonna spruce it up a little and then make a copy of it. So what are we missing in here? Well, for a start, we've got a cheap bin. So
I think Ralph is asking, is Manchester an island? I might be misreading that question significantly.
Do you want to read
Is
it
the
properly?
British Isles, United Kingdom, England, Manchester, Mancunian land of the United Kingdom of England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland?
Obviously, yes. Manchester is in fact Ireland. All of it.
I wonder if I could squeeze one of these in.
Tony points out that history would be better here if the history teachers weren't also the sports coaches.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, that's not... I wouldn't have imagined that the sports coaches would have doubled as history teachers.
In Germany, you can have any combination of subjects as your specialization as a teacher that you want. So,
Yeah,
in theory,
it's
you
just-
can be a sports teacher and a history teacher.
It's just about what you would... Expectations, I suppose. I mean, I imagine that a sports teacher's a bit of a jock.
Well, to be fair, there was a teacher who was teaching German and arts and sports. But she was a woman, so she only taught women's sports.
Actually, the best experience I had with sports education was when we got into final year at school. We could choose to do the boys' classes rather than so we weren't. You could opt out of the gender-based classes, and if you were in the boys' class, you could choose to just go to the gym. And they had a little gym with like sort of weights and running machines and stuff like that. And what I'd noticed when I'd been in there before was that it was heated. The room actually had a radiator in it because they converted a classroom rather than like a giant sports hall. And I can't tell you how much more I enjoyed like doing physical activity while my body was all nice and warm than when I was freezing cold. It made such a difference. You never would have guessed.
Cryptonym is confused. Women's sports? What's that? Gender-based classes? What's with all this separation? He's never heard about separating genders and classes at all. It only in Germany at least, it only happens in sports classes where they basically do the exact same thing that the boys are doing, just only as a group of women.
Why didn't that... Did I just press edit instead of copy? I did, didn't I?
Well done.
Copy. Okay. So we'll tuck you over here, why not? At least to start with. How much room does that leave us with down
For
here?
Tammy, one of her history teachers was also the football coach, and he was a jerk.
Right. Okay, we've got a fair amount more room up here now, so I could space it out a little bit. We can fit in a few more doctors.
I think Cell Technology is trying to explain the origin of different genders to Cryptonym. He says, well, you see, there's this divergence that starts from the very first cell between all people, and so the other half of all people are different from you.
Must say, in Dwarf Fortress there is no difference between the genders, other than you might want to think twice about sending a mother out to war who's got a baby.
Women
because
dwarfs have beards.
Yes.
Which you consider being a dwarf despite having to have a beard.
I don't think it's something you can just opt into, unfortunately. I
Well,
think
you
you're
could-
either born a dwarf, or you're not a dwarf.
I mean, yeah, okay, fair point. But what if you just walked around on your knees all day and were wearing a fake
I think that would
beard?
be cultural appropriation. At possibly its worst.
I mean, yes, technically speaking it would be, but then again, dwarfs currently don't really are a minority, so it's cool, you can do that. In fact, as far as I'm aware, they're not a publicly recognized group in society at all.
That works there. Let's move... Oops, meant move, not sell, but never mind. Let's move you over there because I'm about to move this sorry guy who's just walked in there. Where's the door? Door's in an awkward place.
I'll just twist it again and move the door. You just need to move one poster.
Is it in an awkward place though?
No, it's... Yes, it is. You need to twist it.
See, I could actually lay out that room. I could make this the default and change that room, and then there'd be a little bit more room all round for everybody. But for the moment, yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll pick up that door.
Lieutenant Lucan points out that for him, they had a separation in crafting classes. We were crafting wooden and metal boxes and other stuff, while the girls were sewing and cooking. So here's the interesting thing.
Yeah.
In Germany, we had both those courses as well. A woodworking class, or crafting class, or whatever you want to call it, and a cooking and sewing class. But the thing here was, you can attend both.
In ours, it was mandatory for both.
Oh.
So...
In the end, you
until-
could decide between
sorry.
that. Sorry.
Yeah,
In the end, you could decide between crafting and sewing, and it didn't matter which gender you were.
Yeah. For us, I think it might have been the 1970s or something, where it became the norm that all genders had to learn all subjects. And it was only with PE that they were split.
You did have to attend the class for half a year at the very start before you got around to choose.
Yeah.
So, a mandatory tasting session.
Yeah, that was...
You just
That was
had
how it
both
was
simultaneously.
It's like you did 3 months, like one term's worth of cooking, 1 term's worth of needlework, which I hated. Cooking I was alright at. Needlework, hated. Then there was 1 term's worth of domestic science, which was like sort of the pseudoscience behind detergents and stuff. And a term of tech drawing, a term of metalwork, and a term of woodwork.
Neat.
And then you sort of rotated around those for your first 3 years, and then you could choose in your 4th and 5th year which ones you wanted to continue with. We got rotated around to art. I think there was like art drawing, art painting, and pottery. I wasn't any good at any of those. And there was art, music, and drama as well. So because there was more than, like, you had the multiple art classes, and then there was music class and drama. I was good at drama. I was quite, like, stick me on a stage, and I was more than happy to act out any old way. But music, whilst I loved a good sing along, if they tried giving me any kind of instrument whatsoever, I would make a hellish noise with it. I never did learn how to do music. It's always eluded me. Right, okay, I'm happy. Other than I want to move my reception desk just a little bit further back so that it's not quite so crowded around the front end now.
Right.
There we go.
Krypton points out it's always been mixed in Norway, so he's done both sewing and carpentry at school. And needlework was the best. Dwarven scythed socks were high in production. Cell technology also points out that I feel like there's been no such thing as separation in schools. And Tammy says her woodworking and home economics classes were electives, so sometimes she had both genders, but it's been a long time since she was in school, so she might not quite remember. But she liked needlepoint. She found one of her needlepoint projects that her mother kept last week.
Point County has never been in greater need of strong leadership.
Oh, what's this?
So vote for 4 more years of Tabitha Windsock in the mayoral elections. Tabitha Windsock, wrong but stable.
Wrong but stable. We failed to cure enough patients. 3 out of 7 patients. That's terrible. Don't worry, we are getting there. We're gonna be
We're not
training.
technically.
We're training
No,
people.
stop.
What?
No, we're not.
What?
We're not.
What do you mean we're not what?
It's ending now.
Oh gosh.
You're out of time.
Hang on, let me set someone up for training first.
Of course. She just can't help herself.
Just can't help myself.
Cell Technology wants to know, so Sal, you never learned how to do the wonderful music?
No, unfortunately not.
She does make occasional mouth noises.
Yeah, I can sing. I'm alright at singing.
If that's what you want to call it.
Man.
I'm throwing shade.
That's terrible.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm going to train you and you. You're a diagnosis
She does actually
nurse.
sing quite well. She's competed in competitions
I have.
with her voice.
I have.
Not The Voice, though, as in the TV
No.
show where people contend with just their voice. Anyway, Kryptonym learned to play every instrument in the existence of the world.
Wow.
So Sal learned how to make her mouth do the wonderful music instead.
Indeed.
Well, did she actually
I'm
learn
not
it,
sure
or was
if-
it just
I think it was
happening?
innate.
Well, anyway, if you've enjoyed this so far and would like to see more of Sal bumbling around in her weird, disorganized inventory of a hospital, feel free to tune in next week on Thursday again at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Almost
Yeah.
hit the summertime thing again. Which is about 2 hours ago from now if you're watching this live, where she'll be carrying on playing 2 Point Hospital. Alternatively, I will be pushing my little pizza cutter balls around in Spore on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which again is 2 hours ago from now if you're watching this live.
Or
However,
tomorrow,
yes,
we have a Dwarf Fortress special. Because Dwarf Fortress is special and I can't stop playing it.
If you want to see that, tune in exactly 24 hours or 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time tomorrow.
Yeah, or as soon as Potatoes finished his stream.
Which should be 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time.
I'll be
He'll
taking
manage. Sal will be taking over with more Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, and I might be playing through the night just a little
Forever.
bit.
Forever, the whole weekend long, until she passes out, and then she'll just keep on streaming with her snoring in the background until she wakes up again and carries on.
With sort of a QWERTY keyboard stuck to my forehead. My forehead.
Your what?
Forehead.
Oh, that's not what I heard at first.
No, I stumbled with my words first.
Thank you, thank you. That mental image is not something I wanted to imagine.
Right, everybody?
I wasn't the only one who heard the other word, right?
Why, what did you think I said?
No, I didn't. I'm not saying anything. Anyway, farewell, goodbye, cheerios.
I can't get off the screen, Mia, to press the stop streaming button. Didn't you set me up with a special key for this?
I did, and then you disabled it because it messes with Dwarf Fortress for you.
Okay, so that means I'm going to have to, click
Yes, you do have to.
Okay.
You're making this difficult.
Me? Right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.